Hello, hello. What's up, Chubby? What's up, Jen? How you doing, my homies? I just gotta do some quick self-advertising, that's all. Okie dokie. Alright. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Tired, but you know. Hey, Lexi. Alright, let's just go right on over here. I know in the title I said no better plan than no plan, but I mean, there's only one plan. I'm coloring this. Actually, I should probably turn on my tablet, huh? I was letting it, like, it was a little warm, so I just kind of turned it off for a little bit, let the screen cool down. Yeah. Let's turn that down for me. There we go, let's do this. That should be good. That should be pretty good, right? Abs. Oh, hopefully the coloring part of this will go pretty good. I could have waited to well, I wanted to do like a stream this weekend, but just couldn't really find the time for it. Especially with the whole comic project and everything. But, yeah, after this, I'm going to be focusing more on that. But I might do some streams with, while doing that. Okay. Alright. Oh, wow. It's actually pretty sealed up nicely. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this is two separate. Let's see. Any other gaps? I don't like to worry about staying in the lines. I don't even know where I picked this up. Let me make sure it's... Yeah. Looks good. The only issues I usually have doing this is like with the tips of the hair. But actually that looks pretty good. Actually let's de-expand. I don't know if that's a word, but there we go. So basically, I don't know if any of y'all have done this, but basically the idea is select everything outside and then expand it so it actually selects in the lines. And I just invert selection. So now it's just inside the lines. And here's what I do. Let's go with a green, but a green that doesn't hurt the eyes. I don't know where I started using the brightest of colors for everything. Like all my sketches and stuff, they're all in hyper super orange. Oh, what am I doing? That's not a... Yeah, let's just... I'm sure there's a button to... Oh, because that's her coat. That's her coat, or her hoodie, or whatever. Let's try this again. Hey, Cam. Sorry, I was too busy figuring out what the fuck I'm doing to notice that you came in. Sorry about that. Just be sure to let me know if there's any bad lag or anything. I don't think it'll be an issue considering I'm just drawing. But you never know, especially with how YouTube's been today. Oops. here, and then I think in the fingers. Yeah. That's just... Nope. Grab it. Alright. Take two. Do that. Don't know why I got rid of that, but whatever. Cool. Invert. Yeah, I think I need to draw it like a lower resolution or something. Hey, Gino. Well, we'll see once I start using like airbrush and watercolor and all that blurring. Okay, so then here, just kind of do like a color base. And then all of my colors end up going in this folder here. And I set this folder as a clipping layer. Throw this in here. So now everything will stay within the bounds of that green layer. Let's just start scanning, right? It's probably going to be the bottommost layer anyway, so... I always take forever to find it. See, that's like way too dark. You know, I've seen a lot of artists that'll like, there's like a method where you could basically just color in and it'll like automatically stay within the lines. But I don't know, I never really got into doing it that way. I guess I kind of like to plan out my layers a little bit ahead of time. So I think what I can do is actually put let's go with that. Finding the right pink for her hair is rough too. But basically, I try to get as much of the colors down and then kind of fix up the in the lines parts, because like try to be smart about the way I layer it. So I can do as little work as possible, right? This is not even the right pink. I'm looking at it right now, it's not even the right pink. So yeah, you guys catch Kiara's stream this morning? I did not catch that one. And then it was like members only, and then it was like unarchived at the same time. I don't know what's going on with that. And let's go with hair layer. Actually, I'm like kind of happy with how this shoe turned out. I didn't think it would turn out that good. The Nike logo's a little scuffed, but we'll say that's to avoid copyright infringement or something, right? I can still fix that. And you'll see once I zoom in how jacked up my lines can be. Because this one I just kind of went from a sketch and just kind of cleaned it up a little bit, because I kind of liked how the sketch was. I didn't feel like it was worth going through an entire another drawing layer, basically, to do all the lines again. Oh, and I'm sure it'll come as no surprise to any of you, but I did not get that PS5. I was unable to get. No, that's not even whatever. It's another layer. Get rid of this. See these lines? I kind of do some cleanup as I go too. Even though it really doesn't matter, you only notice it when you're super zoomed in, because like out here it's like, okay, it's fine. But then super zoomed in, I draw on like a canvas of like 7,000 by 7,000, so it's to be expected. Dominic K, welcome, welcome. And that comment I made on the Discord this morning, or afternoon, or whenever it was, about not ever interacting with somebody, but feeling like you know them just because you hear their name so often in super chats. That's Dominic K. Like I just hear his name so often. It's like it took me a second. I'm like, wait, I've never actually interacted with him before. Yeah, I think that's why it's archived. I don't know. Maybe she'll get in trouble for the. She'll get in trouble for the Minecraft being behind the paywall thing. She's about to get bamboozled again. Well, that would be just an issue with Mojang, I guess. Or, well, Microsoft now, I guess, because they own them. Okay, this eraser's way too big for what I'm doing. This is probably the most tedious process that I have. And but honestly, this is one of my favorite processes to do, just because it's kind of zen, you know? So if you draw on a big enough canvas, oh, and that's why it's unarchived, is because of the paywall thing. Well, I mean, that sucks. I had to miss it, but... But, you know, some YouTubers come in front of mine, you know? I got my priorities, you know? And that drinking stream was fun, even though I didn't drink. I think they'd frown upon that at work. Wow, some of these areas are really scuffed looking. Look at that. Look at these lines. What am I doing? Let's just kind of fill that in. Fix that. Erase all this shit. Hey Bison. Welcome, welcome. Thinking about getting the whatever pro version of what you call it, of Streamlabs, just so I can simultaneously stream on Twitch and YouTube. I wonder if that requires a better internet connection or if it just doesn't really make a difference. Not that my connection's bad, but... You did. Thank you, Gino. Thank you. I feel like this isn't even like the best I can do in lines right now. Just looking at it this closely now, I'm like, ugh. It's just most of the areas didn't touch. That's okay. Doesn't really matter how it looks until it's done, right? It can look like the absolute ass, and then as long as it looks good at the end, you're fine. Yeah, I don't know, well, especially because I'm like, I'm not so sure how good YouTube's gonna be, you know, in the next couple years, or, you know, whatever, all the shenanigans they like to pull. And I would like to see just which platform I prefer. I mean, for me as a user to interact with, I prefer YouTube. But that's just also like where everything I watch already is. But if other people prefer Twitch, I wouldn't mind being on there, you know. Yeah, Gino, like, if only I actually would draw often. Like, I mean, when was the last drawing that I actually put out? I want to say it was was it? Last one I did was probably that Kiara comic, or that Takamori comic I did. So that was probably the most recent drawing I did. And that was, what, a month ago? I mean, I doodle here and there between then, but then again, I have been, I think that's maybe a problem, but maybe not a problem, is I do, like, dabble in everything, you know? But I never put my all into anything. Yeah, that's true. Like, it'd be hard to... I mean, it's hard enough, like, you know, with the... Hold on. Where's my stream health window? I don't need this music video up. Nope. Well, oh, hold on. Oh, memento. There we go. Yeah, and depending on what I'm doing, sometimes it can be hard to keep up with, you know, the 10 people in chat. Although, like, if you know, I get to a certain level, it becomes, you know, where you almost ignore chat, right? Since 90% of it's just spam and emotes and stuff. And then you pick out a comment here and there when you're looking. That would be nice. That would be a nice level of success, where I have too many fans that I can't really even pay attention to them. I mean, I'll try it, see how well it works for me. You know, if it works, it works, and then maybe I'll just keep doing it that way. And then whatever, you know, your preferred platform is, that's where I'll be. I just noticed this. This is disgusting. This is more or less just a chatting stream with some drawing attached to it. Disgusting. Disgusting. Hey, Flunderp! Welcome! Haven't seen you around these parts before. Thank you for showing up. Hey, thanks, Dominic. Maybe I'll just do this more so I can get compliments and get my confidence up. Just draw streams for confidence. So I gotta tell you, like, this was the biggest hurdle for me doing drawing streams, was just like being okay with how shit like my process is, or at least I feel like it is, because I don't have a ton of confidence in my finished pieces. So like seeing what goes into making it, I like, was kind of scary to me, or letting other people see what goes into it. Yeah, Flem, I've kind of been doing the same. I've been checking out like with the Discord and everything, and seeing what everybody's up to, and trying to drop into more stuff, you know. See what other deadbeats are doing. Where am I going? There was a keyboard shortcut. What the hell was it? There's one for like, I think that's done. This doesn't matter because it's the bottom layer. And this. I like when it, because the abs are like the center of the picture, so it automatically just zooms right in. Like, bam, abs. There's like a keyboard shortcut, not that. I'm doing whatever I just did. There's a keyboard shortcut where like, if you don't know what layer you're on, you can basically, you know what, let's just use the pen tip. There we go. One thing I like is the pen that I have, and it doesn't always work for some tablets. But the pen I have has like an eraser end to it. Just like standard for Cintiqs, I think, but it's really nice. Oh, I'm still on the eraser. So one thing with this is like sometimes I'll notice part of the none of that matters. Clean up this a little bit. There's going to be a lot of like half-finished sentences, just so you know. We were talking about how much sleep we had earlier, and I'm like, 6 hours for me is not enough for my brain to work, and that's what I had last night. So let me look at chat for a second since I stopped looking at it for a little bit. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I know I'm not the only one that feels that way about their art. You know, it's pretty common, probably. I mean, but like, I don't know, it still is like a mental hurdle to get over, to be able to do stuff in front of people, especially since I see like so many artists that are just so good, and I'm like, I feel like I have to be that good to like stream it. Like nobody's gonna care if I'm not that good, you know, if I'm not like, I don't know, like Mama Loney level or some shit. Like, I don't know. Oh, wow, wow. Look at, oh, don't do that. All right, look at all this shit going on over here. Let's not do all that. At least this. It's like these lines and stuff I don't really care as much about. I more care about the silhouette of it. So like this little thing that was sticking out like that, I had to get rid of that. I hate it. It's not even, Bison, it's not even so much about remembering the names, it's just how fast it goes by. Like, if you even have time to read it while you're doing stuff. You know, it's not like they go around ignoring everybody, it's just, you know. I need... Alright, let's do... Nope, new layer. Yeah, that's most of the server is terrible at getting sleep, it seems. Like, how do you all even do that? I'm like, you know, like 4 or 5 hours? No. I'm like, I can do a 6-hour night once, but if I get like a couple of those together, I'm useless. It's like no, that's not happening. So this is another thing that I'm going all over the place with this. Whatever. More erasing to do, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna color the shoes on a higher layer anyway. Over here, this has to go. Like if I string even 2 6-hour days, which is what I've just done, because I only got like 6 hours on Sunday night. It's like I can physically function, but mentally not so great. I did take like a 30-minute nap on my lunch break at work today, so I'm kind of okay. But I was really tempted to just try to stream later tonight and then take a nap right when I came home from work. Oh, I forgot this bit. Oh, that's easy. Easy to fix. Just gotta delete or erase the, whatever. Let's just erase the whole thing. And then redraw what I want. Yeah, back to what I was saying about, how I like to just kind of dabble in everything. Especially lately, it's been, I mean, good and bad, in you know, depending on how you look at it. But it's like I've been drawing forever, but like never at a consistent pace where I improve. Like I always end up. Here. These pants, they're gonna be black. Let's go with a purpley black. Yeah, that's one thing I learned, especially doing hair. If you got to do black hair, I always do it in like a different color. Let's just... There we go. Name that layer. Actually, you know what, I guess I'm going to do this on the same layer. I don't know if this is like a big Big no. No, what am I doing? That's not where the button is. Iki, put the button. Push the button. Cody will be on a layer above it, so I don't care. But yeah, when I'm doing like black, I tend to do it in a different color and then just change the color to black, because then you lose track of where the lines are too easily. Oh, you know what? I don't need to erase all this. Actually, there we go. So that's actually going to be a little bit of skin peeking through there. Well, Cam, it's pretty hard to keep up with morning streams when we have jobs to go to, so.
Like, I got nothing. I'm so tired, man.
It's impossible.
Then quit your reaping job. Got 'em.
Deadbeats lurking now, deadbeats lurking now, deadbeats jerk it now, deadbeats
Yo,
jerk it
stop,
now.
stop. That is so inappropriate.
What? Why? I don't get it. Jerking, like do a jerky dance, yeah? Jerk to the left, jerk to the
Dude,
right.
just stop talking.
Okay.
Oops. Make sure I'm on the right layer, huh? Okay. Get rid of this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Erasing stuff I don't really need to. Whatever. Oh, do I still have that picture of the presumed look of the Jays? I know I saved it somewhere. Make sure I still have it. Yep, there. Threw it in a random. Need to have that reference so I can get the colors right. Oh, where is that? See? This is an issue. Where is that? See, where's this blue at? Where the hell is this? There it is. Get out of here. So that's the kind of thing where that shortcut I was talking about would be useful. Because like I could have just clicked on that blue while holding, I think it's Alt and something else, I don't know. I don't want to risk missing something up though. Hey Okusa man. Okay. Let's look into her eyes. It's like redder. Yeah, that's about right. So another thing is I don't know how well I can interact with chat while I'm drawing. Like how Ina does it, I don't even know. Like she is. I need to be like possessed by some ancient eldritch thing. I've been lucky lately. They're like a lot of the streams that happen in the morning during the week are easy for me to just sit and listen to. You know, like I'll have them on my headphones at work. But yeah, like how she can just. Maybe I should send her a super chat so I can ask. I don't think I've ever super chatted Ina. Oh, but she doesn't even read them. So that's not a good method for that. Yeah, when I see it, that's the thing. When I draw, I'm usually pretty focused, or more like I just kind of get lost in it, which I guess is the same thing. But to the point where it's like I'll forget to eat, stuff like that. I see a lot of tweets and stuff from artists saying that they don't name their layers, and I'm like, you guys are insane. Especially when you get up to like 100 layers in a drawing or something, it's like, I need to know what's what. You know, I don't name every single layer, you know, but at least the base part of it, you know. Actually, let's bring this way. I do the same with white as I do with black. So much easier to see in an obnoxious color. And then I just change it. Okay. What the hell am I doing with this eyes? A little lower. Picasso didn't name his layers. Yeah, Kiara's definitely got a skill for that. So let's just get this out of the way now. And so I'm wondering how my computer will be able to handle it when I get to like really into like the shading part of it, because it already doesn't like it when I'm not streaming. So I'm just like, Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Save. You should say. I'm kind of on her side with that. It's like, it's such a waste. Like, you have an opportunity to like communicate with them or something, you know, say something nice, or in my case, say some dumbass joke. Like, you send some dumbass joke super chat that'll at least make the deadbeats laugh, you know. think only masochists send Kiara blank super chats. Oh, you know what? Just a little bit more here than me. See, like for example, when I'm doing the eyes, I'm not gonna label each layer of that, you know? Actually, you know what? Here. Do this. This will be a little bit brighter. Actually, you know, let's bring it to the pink side. So her eyes are like on the pinker side of red. Pinker or purpley or red. Definitely more so on that side than orange, so. So yeah, at least with Kiara, like, doesn't she, like, if you send even a pink super chat, like, she'll read that one too. So you could just do 2 pink super chats instead of a red one. It's, like, more cost effective. I like when you don't, you know, here, this is one thing I like to do early on just because. Because otherwise the eyes just look dead. So I like to at least add a little bit. I might alter it later, but I don't like that this is lumpy. Get on lumpy. There we go. See, just that helps a lot, even though like the eyes are definitely not done yet. See, I don't know. Yeah, you guys can't even see my layer names because I'm in the way. Let me just kind of. I'm gonna go to this side. I wish there was a I wish I could just mirror it, but I can't. So. Anyway, temporarily, I'm gonna be over here. It's like if you can see how, like I got this layer for the eyes right here, and then I just kind of have these 2 clipping layers, which is just the other colors and stuff within the eyes, and those I don't bother name because I know they're connected to the eyes there. So that's just kind of how I go about layers. Sometimes I'll still name them if I want to be like particularly anal about it. But okay, so what's the story behind that? Why does looking for the top get that for pinks and not the reds? Now, I do actually kind of like, I like how the face is turning out in this one. Normally, out of all of like the anatomy type stuff, I still feel like faces are my weak point, like just facial structure. Like even like the mouth, that looks like that's where that's supposed to be. And that never happens. Like you'll see it in, if you see some more drawing streams, like I'm constantly deleting the mouth, redrawing it, moving it around, transforming it, you know. All right, back to the eyes, back to what I was doing. So let's go with, I'm kind of just doing the colors based off memory for Callie. There we go, that's a good color. And I have like absolutely no real color theory or anything for how I... Like I took an art class in high school and the teacher wasn't like, didn't really care. That was the extent of my art teaching. You know what? Actually, I'll do the pupils. So the pupils on a separate layer. Because I feel like I'm going to have to move them around. Because I don't usually do looking down. So one thing about this pose, like, people said that they like the pose. But it's like, it doesn't make much sense to me. Because, like, what the hell's going on? You know? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't think that's much different than what I had it. It's okay. Bring this one a little bit more this way. There we go. Yeah, you know what, and that's another thing is like I don't even tune into a lot of drawing streams. Like, it's I do watch Ina's, but then it's just like it's so it's you know that saying where it's like any significantly advanced technology just is indistinguishable from magic. It's like that's me watching Ina do art. Like, or it's like 2 hours and then she's got like this beautiful thing, and I'm like, I'll take 2 weeks to do that, but okay. Back to eyes. Back to the eyes. Back to the eyes. Focus, Hibiki, focus. Impossible. Actually, let's enlarge these a little bit more. Bring this down just a little bit. It's not even going to be... You know what? Actually, I could collapse that now. New layer. And then... Sometimes I like to draw in like huge... Oh, you know what? Actually, no, that can stay. It can stay. It's a different layer. Different layer. I like to draw in huge canvases also because like I can put smaller details that like nobody will probably notice. Just like that Kiara drawing I did. Or what? I call it a Kiara drawing because it's mostly her. Like I spent most of the time drawing that one panel. It's technically a Takamori comic, but I spent way too long drawing Kiara in her underwear. But yeah, it's like the detail I added in there is her skeleton eyes. But it's like, who's really even gonna see that? But I know they're there. Oh, no, that's not the layer I wanted. Reselect. Redo. Oop. Oh yeah, you have to catch that stream from this morning, right? At least she was like off for a little while, so it's only one stream right now to catch up on. Just disappointed I'm gonna have to miss Uno. Okay, let's... Bigger. Curious to see how much cover is going to bonk me on this because I'm only doing Hololive music. That's the thing is, like, I totally could just take the day off tomorrow to catch it. But with that storm that we had, it ate up a lot of my sick days. So I'm like, I did take a sick day to watch Scarface, though. And that was totally worth it. Oh. Clip. Fix. Let's go with watercolor, huh? Nope. Nope, that's because I need a new layer. New layer, so the white will come through. Bam. It's one of my favorite tools in this program. It's a watercolor tool. You can do so much with it. Actually, no. Actually, yes. My last drawing stream, I had the same playlist going, but it had 2 Hatsune Miku songs and for some reason Wawa World, the Callie and Kiara Wawa World got claimed. So I mean, it just is like, okay, I can't monetize it, whatever. I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. But I am like, right now I'm just kind of testing the waters to see what I can get away with. Well then, Bison, it seems like maybe you need to be able to break it down into easier components then? I don't know. I use references a lot. Which actually... This pose was just random. I don't think I referenced anything for the pose. Like, I looked up stuff for like... Okay, how am I going to draw these Adidas pants and, you know, stuff like that. Oh, actually, you know what? I just noticed I kind of fucked up. Kind of fucked up here. This here is wrong. This area here, wrong. But at least I noticed it now instead of later. So let's fix that. That needs to come up higher. So maybe there. And it's weird. My mistake was that I was showing too little skin. Okay, what the hell is this? Where are you attached? Damn it. Damn it. I bet you I know what layer it is. But, yeah, I have all that still. All of this is on the wrong layer. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. I knew it was going to be more. I knew it. There it is. That's on the skin layer. Okay. Eraser. Bigger eraser. For efficiency. I guess I don't even need to worry. Well, I gotta do it just for my sanity. Get rid of that. Because it is technically underneath the clothing layer anyway, so it's not a huge deal. This is, obviously. Oop. Pen. There we go. But yeah, anyway, when I was... My last stream, drawing stream, I had still the same playlist, so it was all Hololive stuff, plus a couple of... Okay, that's still just a line layer. Let's fix that. But I only got copyrighted on the copyright claimed on those 3 songs. So I took those 3 out. And let's see how this works. If I don't know if Cover has anybody to do that. Like if they just, or if they don't care, they're like, yeah, whatever, use our music, I don't care. But I don't know if somebody, whoever technically owns the rights to Wah Wah World, is like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that here. That looks like fun. Don't do that. Like, who's gonna try to steal their music out of my stream, right? When you can just steal it right off of the YouTube video. Sure. I know there's a lot of bots and like it's mostly other people claim it, not YouTube themselves, so. But sure, if you got some insight on that. I guess gray? I see you, Flemder. Thanks for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you another time. And no, it's not a... It doesn't end up being a copyright strike. Okay. You know, let's just... This goes over... basically everything but the outside hair, so come on. Yeah, that sounds like too much. My problem is I have an idea of what I want to do and then I can never fully visualize it. Okay, so yeah, so basically it's just like Cover hasn't given them their music to be able to copy it to Content ID. What's wild is I had one of my Half-Life streams claimed because I was having issues with audio. Oh, because Gura was doing her members only unarchived karaoke, I think it was, and it just happened to line up with the end of that lined up with me streaming when I scheduled the stream, and so excuse me, and so I'm like, okay, let's see if I can figure out how to have like a separate audio feed for that. But I was doing it on stream, and like 30 seconds of her stream came through. 30 seconds of her stream came through where she was singing some song, and my video got claimed for that. Yeah, like my goal is to really figure out exactly what I can and can't get away with the with copyright claims and stuff. I mean, it's basically just for music part, for like these kind of things. But and then if I get an actual claim, I'll probably just start a new channel. I don't know, depending on how many. I guess depends on how many subscribers I have by then. But eventually I do want to be making my own music, so I can have more of my own background music instead of this. Got a Twitter follower apparently. This song is so good. I love it. I mean, basically, I love every song on this playlist. It's all my favorite Hololive songs, so. No, that's not right. What's this line? What's this line doing over here? All right. That would be cool. You know, being a VTuber, I feel like it's a requirement for me to cover King anyway. So. You could do a rap cover of King. Especially since I don't, because isn't that the thing with King, right? Oh, isn't that the thing with King where it's like the creators like just do whatever you want with it. You know, like you don't have to worry about getting permission or anything. It's just a blanket free reign, basically. Hey, see ya, Chubby. See ya next time, whenever that is. Yeah, see, I can do shift and just hold shift and do it. In my case, I have shift as a macro on my tablet. It's a shame because my brother got me this. It's basically just like a keypad of macros that I can program. But then I got a tablet with like a shit ton of macros on it, so, and I never ended up using it. The thing is, like, so many of those copyright laws, like, they only end up hurting people that are doing creative things with them, you know? Getting there, getting there. Let's check out these J's. Check out the J's. Sure. Next layer. Right, Jin? Like, I was blown away when I heard this song. Like, I had no idea Muna could sing so well. It's like, yeah, I know, what you call it? I know Twitch was starting to crack down on that kind of stuff, but I don't really know to what extent. Because, like, I know Cam uses music all the time, so, you know? I mean, he plays Beat Saber, which is all music. This is blue. This might not be the right colors, but, you know. And this is blue. It'd be kind of cool if these end up being like the exact J's that she's got. Like if I just somehow... Because there was a few of them that had the same color scheme. But this seemed like the best to fit the way she described them. Oh, and I was just... Jin's scared to stream any songs on Twitch that she doesn't have permission for. Yeah, and I was just saying that you stream music on Twitch all the time, so I don't really know the rules on Twitch, but maybe that's what I'll do. I'll stream on both, and then whichever one gives me the most trouble, then I'll just go to the other one and be like, well, it's like, oh no, you know, YouTube's put a strike on my channel. I guess I'll just go to Twitch. Or, you know, Twitch is giving me trouble, so I'll just go to YouTube. I pretty much love anything by Okayu. She's got such a nice voice to listen to. You still thinking about streaming Minecraft, or are you going to be doing drawing? Or are you still not sure? That's the thing, is like Twitch really only will just like delete your VODs, right? If it's got copyrighted stuff. And I feel like people don't watch the VODs on Twitch anyway too much. At least I never did. Yeah, since I didn't even make a schedule, I was like, I'm not even gonna bother announcing what I'm doing. I'll just do what I'm gonna do and hope people show up. Hey, you guys did. You even had some new faces in here, which is nice. Always nice. Let's actually just put the white everywhere, and then
This song makes no sense.
I think the only spot that's black is...
I wonder what the meaning of lays your life for that work is. Copy each Shinigami at your service. Work your enemies and I'll show them what hurt is. Merciless, but what else should I be? Said a nice guy, yeah, but that's honesty. A blood price to be paid, but I promise it's worth this. On demand, homicidal circus. I really got to a sign on the dotted line. Mine, it's all good. Being a deadbeats got benefits. We'll be best friends, that's the end of it. Then I get a rush of adrenaline, I think I like you. What if you want 5 foot sight inside?
I just like how much more color that those shoes are compared to everything else. Colors are off though. Yeah, Cam was just talking about doing that with his car things, his Forza stuff that he does. So this is actually a little bit of a deeper red.
Okay, next. Thought so. Make no mistake, these are killer facts.
These are more of like a regular blue.
That's the highest honor. When I hide, you can try your gut. I'm gone, or I could play the game by the rules. Hell, I lose it. Drop names, drain pools dry.
A little darker though.
Auto-tune and then abuse it. 2 clicks, beep boop, sounds like music. New hits, cheap loops, samples, freebies. Loose fit,
There we go.
like a pair of Yeezys. Rapping easy and music's hard.
Save.
Something fair, use material together. I can never be the star I seek to be. Swear I'll make you proud. Deadbeats cheer for me and cheer loud. Just to meet the crowd, that's for sure. Got a little sentimental, that's murder. We'll lock it down. So when you bitches need me, call. Fireside with scythe and red wine. Make 'em wish they never lived at all. I'll fuck 'em up, Gucci. Just leave it all to us, 'cause in the end, beyond another level when the dust settles, the next you will see not a hell. We'll lock it down. So when you bitches need me, call. Fireside with scythe and red wine. I'll make 'em wish they never lived at all.
I'll fuck 'em up, Gucci.
Leave it all to us, 'cause in the end, just leave it.
Oh, I need a new layer for this. I'm gonna.
Calliope, Maury on this goddamn mic. I don't want your fucking money, I just want your life. I'm filling syllables with curse words because I am an amateur. Everybody likes self-depreciating rap. I'm gonna stop. Like, I got nothing. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. Don't quit your reaping job. Got 'em. Deadbeats lurking now, deadbeats lurking now, deadbeats jerk it now, deadbeats
Yo,
jerk it
stop. That is so inappropriate.
What? Why? I don't get it. Jerking, like to a jerky dance, yeah? Jerk to the left, jerk to the
Dude,
right.
just stop talking.
Okay.
Question is always teeth or no teeth. It's almost always yes, teeth. At least a little bit of teeth. Alright, one sec. Gotta go to an idol meeting, as VTubers do. Be right back. And back. I mean, that's basically what Discord is, right? Alright. Yes. Now time to start shading and stuff, huh? I can do, oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. Where's the selection tool? Polyline. This is something... I don't know how well it's going to work here. This is something I learned a while ago, but I never really used it. Oh, that's the thing, I guess, right? 'Cause this needs to get the curve a little bit more. Let's just see how it works. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's try that again. Because I saw... I think it was Kentoku did, like, he made like a tutorial where, like, you can kind of use this polyline tool to do stuff like this, but I don't know how well it's gonna work for this, because what he was doing was for like plaid skirts, since it's like that is something he draws a ton of. Oh, just add the line. Get out of there. Oh, get out of there. So yeah, I gotta make... I guess I could just zoom in a little bit more. Oh, yeah. I really want to see how well this will work, so... Let's actually turn it sideways. There we go. I got a little bit more space. The angle's just weird now. But yeah, he likes to do more plaid skirts, and he was doing this kind of thing to draw the lines, because then it's like when you hit like folds and stuff, it works really well. I can't zoom in. Can I? I can do it this way though, because I got like these basically touchpad things. The backside of my tablet. Okay, but now how do I get over though? Because this, I think, yeah, because that'll do that. Actually, I could just do this. Hit shift, and I can add to my selection. There we go. So with this, I can just... Let's see, yeah, I don't like how it's... I can, I guess, just smooth those out a little bit. It actually might be a good way to do it. And I can just make alterations to it to make it look a little better. I think I've got only like 6 or 7 Discords, and most of them are like ones I created. And I have one for anime club, and me and Gino were doing. And then, you know, is that not close enough? That might not be close enough. Well, let me look at some Adidas pants. See how close these lines are together. Well, I guess, yeah, it's... Who's the weeb? I think we're all weebs here, huh? You talking about my anime club? But yeah, aside from that, it's like, we've got the Mountaintop and Mori's Realm, which I still don't ever post in. This is the bad thing about this. It's like I can't, because as soon as I do this, it just does that. So it's like I have to try to have as much of it visible as possible. I just gotta... I feel like this is still better than me trying to draw 3. I almost... You know what? I wonder... Let me try something. This might actually be the easiest way. It's gonna take a little bit of tweaking. This might be the best way. No, that's actually, yeah, no, it's gonna be on the front side. There we go. Actually, we're doing an anime club thing in the Mountaintop, so feel free to join once we decide on what time we want to do it. So I'll just use these as kind of a guide and fix them. Yeah, you weren't there. Well, I already kind of talked about it a lot early on. You know, before we had 60, 70 members or whatever we're at. But, yeah, we've had a channel for it forever. We just haven't... I think it was me, Lexi, and Chubby already decided on an anime. Oh, right. I can actually... Let's compress these back down so I can just work on them on the same layer. What's the anime? Well, yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's like a book club, but anime. We just watch it together. Instead of, so what did we choose? I have it. Where did I put it? Where's that? Oh, that's a Japanese title. Nobody knows it by the Japanese title. Oh, it's Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. That's the thing. We gotta try to find a time that's good for as many people, you know. It'll probably definitely be focused on American time, though. Our Pinoy Bros can have their smut read-alongs or whatever. I kind of wish I was part of that, but or at least in there for that. I peeked in, but what was I doing? Oh, I was finishing up the script for. Now, Keep Your Hands Off Isaac's supposed to be really good, and it's like super been on my radar for a while, and I just never got around to watching it. So, but yeah, it you know I already downloaded it, and I can just stream it through Discord on VLC, so we can just watch it that way instead of having to worry about everybody trying to get it and blah blah blah. What does the Adidas logo look like? I know it's a triangle thing, right? Oh, but there's two of them. Do I want to do the triangle one? Or do I want to... Oh, there's three of them. What's Adidas doing with all these logos? Huh? Look at this. Why do they have three logos? Well, I guess I'll just go based on... Yeah, they all have the triangle logo. Oh, this one doesn't. This one has that weird... I don't know. We're going with the triangle logo. That's the, seems to be the standard, right? When somebody thinks Adidas, they think that triangle logo. Let's see if I can... Oh, that's kind of weird, because it's like... Okay. See how I thought it was? Let's just make its own logo. Or layer. Oh, you have it on Crunchyroll? Yeah, that was kind of the idea is, or at least in my original club was like, if you can't watch it with everybody, you have like, whatever, the week or so to catch up on it before the next one. And then it goes this way. But the weird thing I'd never really noticed is... Okay, first of all, that's gonna be like that. And then it's like... They get like progressively shorter. They're not like just a triangle. They're like stepped. And then obviously I'm just gonna use text for this. Perfect. I need to find the font. It's kind of a round font. So what do I have? Oh. Highlight it. Let's see if I can find one that's... No. Oh, this is what I want. There we go. Because now it shows in the text that I have. Comic Sans, everybody's favorite. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that really even comes close. I'm just looking at the way they make the A. And I got nothing that comes close. Now here's the thing, right? Like, well, first of all, I'm not gonna go with Comic Sans. I need something with straighter lines. Squish it. Squish it. Thing is, I could just totally just copy paste the logo, so it's the same. I feel like that's cheating, but I feel like I kind of don't care. Okay, now rasterize. Exactly. That's when one of the drawings I did for background, I basically like the character's room had like a bunch of like Japanese newspapers all over it and stuff. So instead of like trying to draw that, I just went and found some Japanese newspapers online. It's just like, all right, I'm just gonna just do that. Yeah, because these are still supposed to be flat. Dominic K over here knowing, agreeing with, or with all the Adidas knowledge here. There we go. And I like because it's so zoomed out, it's like you can't really even read it. It's like, who cares? But what I will do, well, and this actually needs to go back down. Go down, 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 down. Where is it? Oh, too far down. Nope, not far enough down. There we go. Put that down there. I ain't drawing that twice. Make this one a little bigger. And that S is eclipsed by the boobage. Actually, let me... I love me a good mesh transformation if I don't fuck it up too much, you know? And I'll still end up deleting that. Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck it up. Let's not do that. Not with this. But it does need to be rotated a little more. Alright, that seems right. That's actually too big. That's too big. Let's unbig in that. Let's bring the S back at least. Nah, I should just do small. Just a small logo. Looks too... It's too much, too much. Actually, maybe a little lower. What? I was looking. Let me just go back to Google. Artist best friend, Google. Adidas sports bra, women. I don't know why I need to put women, but you know, should be implied.
Song makes no sense. Getting kinda stir crazy.
Yeah, some of it has like huge logo on it. I don't want that. So this'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I'm not gonna design a new Adidas logo. Design a Adidas logo specifically for Cali, like a death-themed Adidas logo. Let's see. Next. I guess we'll start working on shading the skin. Oop. Just one new layer, please. Red.
Okay, next.
Nope.
Make no mistake, these are killer vibes. I don't take breaks 'cause I'm taking lives. To die by the side, that's the highest honor. When I'm ready to retire, got it, gone. Or I could play the game by the rules, hell, I lose it. Drop names, drain pools dry, I'm ruthless. Rap a little auto-tune and then abuse it. Two clicks, deep boom, sounds like
little bit
music.
too-
New hits, cheap loops, samples, freebies. Loose fit, shitty design, like a pair of Yeezys. Rapping easy, if music's hard. Slipping
Trying to find that right
I
color.
could never be the star I seek to be. Swear I'll make you proud. Dead beats,
That'll
cheer for
do.
me and cheer loud. Just to make the crowd, that's for sure. Got a
That'll
little
do for now, anyway.
We'll lock it down. So when you bitches need me, fireside with sight and red wine, make 'em wish they never
Should probably think about where the light is.
leave it all to us, 'cause in the end, beyond another level when the dust settles, the next you will see not ahead. We'll lock it down. So when you bitches need me,
So I could do from here.
wine, make 'em wish they never lived at all. Fuck 'em up, good,
Let's
just
see.
leave it all to us, 'cause in the
I
end,
usually don't think that hard about it.
just leave it all to us. Calliope Mori on this goddamn mic. I don't want your fucking money.
It's amazing how just these few little bits of shading that I just kind of just threw on there, like immediately starts to make it look a little bit more 3D.
Rap. I'm gonna stop. Like, I got nothing. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. Don't quit your reaping job.
I wonder what my Adidas pants have on it. I'm pretty sure it is the same logo. They're not that old. I don't know. I guess who cares? Who cares?
Stop. That is so
So
Wait,
I
I
don't-
don't get it. Jerking, like, do a jerky dance, yeah? Or to the left, jerk to the
Dude,
right.
just stop talking.
Okay.
Okay, do something simple and just have it like coming in from this way. It's probably the easiest to understand. Oh, you know what I'm going to do actually before I do that is airbrush. Just airbrush the general shaded areas. This is where we really get to see what my computer will do. I don't think it'll be an issue in terms of like let's actually do this. This. And then what I draw or shade abs is they're kind of like in quadrants almost. You know, obviously depending on where the shadow is and all that, where the light is. Let's get it on these abs, huh? Let's get right up in there. Oh, wrong color. Wrong color. Just trying to remember where light is. This Kelly is ripped. Ripped. Alright, thanks for coming around, Dominic. I'll see ya. See, I could replace it with Death Sensei as the logo, but in a perfect world, Callie and Botan and Coco will like have a sweet Adidas club that they'll join together. I'll just hang out. Hang out with their Adidas out. This is more over here. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna just spend the next like 3 hours coloring her abs. I want these abs to look good enough that it make a phoenix sweat. But it's going to take some trial and error, I feel. So my coloring process ends up being like this a lot. Where it's like, I'll do cell shading and then it'll go into like a soft shading, and then it'll get more detailed cell shading, and then it'll go soft shading. It kind of goes back and forth until I get to where I'm trying to get to. So this is basically just going to be shaded, I think. This side. So it's coming from over here. It's good to know I'm not the only one that does that. I should just really just watch some other artists every once in a while and learn from them properly. At least from their like process, since I have that ability to do it. You know what I'm gonna do? This is where it gets a little. Just do that. I have my own little palette going on here. Flip that. Darker. A little more saturated. A little more redder. But maybe darker. I kind of go bounce from one to the other, but usually it's some sort of mixture of the two. If it's something I just want done quickly, I'll just do cell shading because it's so much easier. I feel like my soft shading looks so much better. And then even my cell shading usually has like you know how like these edges here can be really harsh. I'll still soften those up some. Yes, not the way I want it to go. That's not working. Maybe the lines are messing me up. It's another thing I like to do. Just get rid of the lines every once in a while and see. Let's see how that looks. Maybe you know what, I'm focusing too much on this. Because these are supposed to be more longer muscles. I think that's kind of... I think that's where this is kind of going wrong. Because these are supposed to be kind of longer muscles. You know? It's just nice to kind of shift. The whole thing is a little crooked from what I need. So let's just take that. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't need the skin part. Take the lines. Let's do one of these. Let's see how this works. This is a little off center. Not too much. Oh, what wrong button? That's a little better. Just need to fix this. I feel like maybe it's just too dark. Oh, this is actually fine. What's this? Fix this properly. Since this is just kind of like a shading deal. Also, just too high contrast. There's a weird angle, I think, for the abs. like so. I flip it. I normally don't flip it too much when I'm coloring. It's usually just when I'm doing the lines. This one at least looks fine either way. Upside down. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll just stop the abs for now and see. Those are the lines, right? Yeah. Oh, stretch. Stretch. Oi, oi, oi. I have especially bad posture when I draw. Let me do something about that. Come on. Bring my tablet up. So one bad thing about being on an arm is like there's a certain amount of flex to it, so it is a little weird to have it up higher. It's like more stable when it's down lower, but then your posture's terrible. Okay. So let's start with the hoodie. Some shading in that hoodie. Give it some depth first. A little darker than that. It's like when I drew that Takamori thing, like the center Kiara piece was like obviously is what took forever, but then the rest of it was just cell shaded and super simple, and I think I maybe took an hour on the rest of it, and I took like days on just the Kiara part. Let's just kind of do this for now. A lot of placeholder shading too. I'm just kind of figuring stuff out. Yeah, you can tell it was like that was my main focus in drawing it. It's like I do want to do more to that, but what are other things to do before that? I hate drawing clothes, but especially hate shading them. Probably because I don't know how to draw them in the first place. So I'm gonna just be basic for now. Let's actually get a little bit of this song here it was a pleasant song to find. Like I never knew how Mio sang, but it was not something that surprised me. Like just hearing her talk, I'm like, she definitely has one of those voices where you can tell that she would be a really beautiful singer. Something about like the gentleness in her voice. Where like Muna and like Toa, for example, they have kind of like a nasally sound to their voice, so it's like it's a little bit more surprising when you're like, oh, they can sing. Not even just, oh, they can sing, but how well they can sing. It's like, damn. Where did I put? Oh, it's at the bottom. There. Just kind of jumping around right now. Because sometimes I have that problem too, where like for instance, when I'm like coloring these apps, but everything else is just so flat around it, it's really hard for me to like I don't know, like it always just looks weird. So sometimes it's like when I start getting that feeling, oh, that doesn't need to be there. Okay. I can argue this doesn't need to be here, but I can also argue yes, it needs to be there. I'll leave it. Let's actually just shade all that for now. You know, like, the majority of that Kiara didn't even take that long to do. It was mostly just time spent drawing her underwear. It was way more detailed than it needed to be. It's like lace and frills and ribbons and... In my mind, she was trying to impress, right? So... It might end soon. My headphones are starting to hurt my ears. For some reason, like the over-the-ear ones that I have hurt my ears more than the earbuds that I sometimes use. But I can't use those when I'm drawing. Unless I get some sort of extension thing. It's where my audio plugs in is too far away from my tablet. Shading hair has always been weird for me too. This is actually probably some of the more detailed strands of hair I've done. Even though it could definitely be a lot more, because it's like, it's floating, so it should separate a lot more than I already have, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't want this to take up my entire life to draw this, so. I want to at least get as much of the base shading done. And then I can sit there and take hours and hours if I want after the stream, but not tonight. I'm already tired, so. I had a feeling this wasn't going to get done today, but glad I could share some of my process with you guys. using way too big of a brush. That's okay. Actually, you know what? It's funny. So I'd rather subtract shading. You know, I see like some artists, and I don't know how they do it, because I don't know all the settings in this damn program, or the logic behind it and all that. But I see a lot of artists where they'll basically do the whole thing in grayscale. And then, like all the shading and everything in grayscale, and then they'll add the colors to it. And I don't know how they do that. It seems like it would be really useful. Maybe because then it's like you're only focusing on the shade, but not having to worry about exactly what colors you're using. I don't know. Actually, I'm a Patreon supporter of an artist that will like basically give you the PSD files, so I can see like all his layers and everything like that. I should study that a little bit more too. Yeah, I gotta figure out how they do that, because it's like, I feel like that would be so useful. Because then the actual coloring process would be easy, I feel. But then, like, I watch Ina, she doesn't do that. So, I don't know. But again, can't really try to compare myself to her. Not that I'm comparing, I guess. It's more like comparing other artists to her, I guess. Hey, Sam. Let's Normally I do have hair on the same layer, but I felt like since it's so complicated, I should separate it out a little bit. Sam Hue. Looks like I'm seeing a little bit of everybody coming into the stream today. Let's see. Black is always tough, because it's like, how dark do I want to make it? I guess I can always just make it too dark and then transparency it. Here. Actually, and I always do this. I always end up with more lines than I need on things. More shading will take care of it. Same with like the abs. I'm sure I'll end up with a little bit less lines. Like for instance, this I can use shading to do most of that work. There it is. This we've been through my whole playlist, it seems. So we've been through it a couple times at this point. Only like 17, 20 songs, something like that. Way too bright. Get the shape going right. This is Rene's cover. You know the one that didn't know that Rene had a cover of this? She was another one I was surprised. I heard this and I'm like, damn. Damn, Rene. I mean, it's obviously very heavily distorted. Which isn't bad, but... Curious if she could do a song like Muna did. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite cover of King. You know what? Let me backtrack that a little bit. That on a different layer. Speaking of Muna. It was kind of crazy this morning, though, how much YouTube was just fucking with everybody. Like, I'd have to, like, get rid of some of the boob definition, which actually I might do. Because I know, I was kind of like jumping back and forth to listening to Rene's Minecraft stream and Ollie's Minecraft stream. Which, listening to Ollie on headphones is, you know, it's living life on the edge. Let's see. Something like that. Oh, you're part of Rene's membership? I was thinking about it. I haven't yet. I was thinking about it. I feel like I already have enough memberships and I don't even keep up with them. And I just feel like wasting money. And I don't participate in her chat, so I don't need the emotes. I think it was like a server issue. Because I know some people were getting around it by using a VPN. No. Let's try with some... Which means actually I need to get rid of this line too. You're not going to have individual boobage with a sports bra like that. You can, but I feel like it'd be a little bit better this way. So I'm starting to get way too many layers where I'm losing track of where I'm at. Small. Thank you. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just trying to figure it out a little bit. Testing some things. I guess it wouldn't really be a sharp edge there anyway. It's getting there. Kind of getting the effect that I'm looking for. Maybe it just needs to go farther this way. No, put it out a little bit. That's starting to look okay. Mogo. Another layer of like that, Speedo? She's been working out, bro. Let's work on the pants. It's all like connected to the same base layer, but it is what it is. Whatever. Too dark. So far. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. Well, when I started the stream, what was that? Only a little over 2 hours ago. It was just lines. So it was just that basically. And it took me 2 hours to do that. The lines took me a little while just because I'm like trying to figure out, I don't know, the pose and everything. Still probably not even going to finish it tonight though. Getting tired. This old man's getting tired. Yes, it was this layer. So let's say airbrush. So airbrush that darkerness in here. I think that is a good base. Actually, let me get rid of this for now. The logo can stay. That's not too annoying.
This song makes no sense.
And then
I wonder what the meaning of lazy your life, but
I'm
at
gonna
work
go
is
back to this one
competition,
a
and
little bit
I'm your
later.
service. Work your enemies and I'll show them what hurt is.
Actually,
Should
just
be
keep on
said
the
in
same
nice
layer.
way, but that's honesty. A blood price to be paid, but I promise it's worth this. On demand, homicidal circus. I ain't really got to a sign on the dotted lines. Probably fine, right? Psych, your soul is mine. It's all good. Being a deadbeat's
Oh, thank you, Speedo. Thank you. I try. I try.
What if you want 5 foot sight inside you? I would die for you. That adorable scream. Curious, would you die for me? We'll lock it down. So when you bitches need me, call by your side with the red wine. I'll make 'em wish they never lived at all. Fuck 'em
I don't know. I never know, like, when somebody asks me how long something takes, I never have a good answer. It's like, I don't know, sometime, it's not like I time myself or anything. And it's like always over the course of, you know, a few days, like off and on drawing. Like, I almost never just sit down and draw a whole thing all at once. So I never know what to say. But because I'm streaming, I can tell you that with distractions and having to talk with people, it's taken me about 2 hours to do the coloring. Actually, I don't want to do that there. No, I do. Just need to... And just kind of blur it up a little bit. Get that looking somewhat 3D there. Technically, I should probably add shading to the lines, but I think I'll just leave it. I think that's fine that way. Alright, put it there for some more cell shading look.
I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired.
It's too dark though. Yeah, see how like it's kind of darker, or it's lighter now there? 'Cause this is so dark.
Inappropriate. What? I don't get it. Jerking, like do a jerky dance, yeah? Jerk to the left, jerk to the right.
Just stop talking.
Okay.
Alright, see ya, Bison, and thank you. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'll see you around, I'm sure. Either at my next stream or Callie's next stream. Who knows? Who knows? I guess partly why I want to go to Twitch as well is like I want to have like emotes and stuff. Like and with YouTube it's like I can only monetize once I get to 1,000 subs. Twitch, I'm pretty sure I could do it right away. Is this a little too dark, maybe? Looks weird. Yeah, I think I put the darkness too far up. So let's just kind of everything up on here, especially because of where the angle of the light is. A little harsher in this area. Phone, shut up. I got like a million notifications, mostly from Twitter. What are you doing to me? Oh, it was Flimderp that followed me. Cool, cool, cool. Did I follow him? I don't think I follow him. I'm not following back. Itch, 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 itch. Where's the lines? Where'd those lines go? Put them lines back. I think it's... I do need a little bit more shading on the paints. Oh, can't do that, that's right. Let's just fade that into there. That. Just, add a little bit of darkness to the side too. Okay. I hope she like records a German version of this song. That'd be cool. Because to be honest, it did sound pretty cool. You know what? Hold on. Let's zoom out a little bit. I don't think I need this much lines. I just wish Kelly would have done a proper schedule this week. It's just for my own sake. Odds are I could stream tomorrow because she's already doing that Uno. So, I'm definitely getting to that point where I'm becoming way more focused on there. I'm doing this and then not as focused on talking. Actually, that's looking pretty good. Some pretty good shading on them pants. Out of water. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night right now. Made a lot of progress on it. Probably finish the rest of it off stream. But I'm getting tired. Your boy is getting tired. So I just want to thank everybody who came in, everybody who was in chat, everybody that wasn't in chat. You know, even if you're not chatting, still appreciate you coming and watching. Feel free to chat. Everybody's pretty friendly here, so. Yeah, most likely be doing a stream on Thursday, probably, barring a certain Reaper's impromptu streams, so it's turning out great. It's not done yet, so but yeah, so I'll see you guys whenever I decide to stream next. Bye-bye. Oh, let's turn off this music. We don't need this music for this. We need my music.